What if I told you that just a few intentional minutes each morning could totally transform your day, your energy, your nervous system, your interactions with yourself, your kid, all of your relationships? And guess what? Even in your business. Trust me, I've actually been that woman who woke up already stressed, already buzzing on emails, checking her text messages in the bed, even before brushing her teeth, literally tried pouring from an empty cup, only to get burnt out over and over and over and over again, ending up snapping at my kid and feeling depleted all before 8 a.m. But then I actually changed this one thing and it shifted everything. Okay, now before we get into the ritual, let me take you back. And I'm saying all the way back. There was actually a time when I was juggling a newborn baby, my daughter, a growing business, and a toddler. And I was in constant nervous system fight or flight. We had just moved across states. I was in a new home. There was construction. I was exhausted. I was overwhelmed. Honestly, I was disconnected from myself and I was in a new city. I didn't really know anyone. We had moved immediately to Texas and I'd wake up to the noise of emails, Slack notifications, Instagram DMs, not to mention all of these people in my home and dust and then a newborn baby and literally no time to check in with myself. It was literally starting every morning in full reaction mode until one morning I just stopped. I left my phone on airplane mode. I grabbed a mug of my homemade chai. I lit a candle, I put my hand over my heart, and I sat in silence. It was literally like giving myself a hug for the first time in a long time. And at that moment, something clicked. It wasn't about doing more. It was actually about anchoring into being and being with myself. And oftentimes we try to distract ourselves with the busyness and the to-do, but this is the ritual that changed everything. I start with my chai tonics, adaptogenic blends. Now, this is one that I've created for my morning glow, my focus flow, and I created it exactly for women like us who are busy, who are ambitious, who are goal-getting, who are beautifully tired and chaotic, but craving peace in themselves. That warmth, the aroma, the act of brewing it pulls me into presence. And it's like telling my body, you are safe and you are nourished. But I totally understand. We might not have the time to brew and cut and ground all of these herbs and tonics. And it would take me a long time to do, which is why I actually created these blends so that you can just add water, you can smell the aroma, and you can actually pay gratitude for the things in your life. I feel gratitude for my warm, fuzzy socks. I feel grateful for my kiddo not melting down today. I'm so grateful that I get to be a mom of both of these two babies. And so my gratitude would start with certain small things because guess what? On the consciousness scale, gratitude, appreciation, awe, gratefulness, they are the top frequencies that we can actually energetically tap into. And how beautiful is that you can actually tap into that first thing in the morning. I close my eyes, I place one hand over my heart and the other one on my belly, and I take 3 deep, slow breaths. This is nervous system magic. What it signals to your body is that you are not being chased by a tiger. You are safe. You are being held. Now, next thing I do is I set an intention. One simple sentence to begin your day. Like, today I lead with softness, or today I give myself permission to move slowly. Today I move with intention. Intention gives our direction. Otherwise, your day will drive you in the most chaotic messiness way, and it will own you instead of the other way around. And I know we've all been there. So here's why all of this works. Your gratitude, your intention, it resets your nervous system. And I know we've been hearing this for decades. We've been hearing this all over the place, but really intentionally, it resets you. In the morning, your brain is highly suggestible. And when you're first waking up, you're still in that subconscious state. So if you start with chaos, you will carry that chaos throughout your day. But if you take a moment to pause, if you start with calm and clarity and focused intention, that focus comes from that place. Now, neuroscience backs this up. Morning rituals that blend sensory grounding, like sipping a warm cup of chai or breath work, taking 3 deep breaths into your body, rewire your stress response. And spiritually, you're reclaiming the morning like yours. And before the world gets to you, you get to you. And that is the most important part. That is the juiciest part. If you can reclaim your morning, and guess what? It doesn't take so long. This ritual can take 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And so here is my gentle challenge for you today, or these next few days. Brew a cup of something nourishing. And yes, I recommend chai tonics, or you can grab your hands on our free 12-month recipe book for chai. Name 3 things that you're grateful for. Take 3 deep breaths daily and set your intention for that day. And I want you to notice, how does your energy shift? How do you actually show up to your partner? How do you show up to your kids, to your coworkers, to your team, and most importantly, to yourself? Now, you don't need to crush your morning or pack it with that 2-hour self-care routine. I know a lot of times we don't have it, so why put the pressure on ourselves? You just need a few minutes to ground, to pause, to create your own ritual, because guess what? Ritual over routine, they're more sacred. And if you're looking for a way to bring ease into your mornings, Chai Tonics was born from this very ritual. Now, my Ayurvedic instant blends are crafted for busy mamas, creatives, and heart-led queens who literally want to start their day in a flow, not a frenzy. So my invitation is, I would love for you to become one of our founding members. That's right. You will get access to 2 of your blends, morning blend and your nervous system blend, and you can check it out at neetabhushan.com/ritual. So let this be your moment to slow down, to savor, to anchor, because when you begin your day in alignment, you actually lead your life in alignment. So if this resonated with you, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Please share this with a friend, a family member, somebody that needs to be more brave and braving rituals that have them reclaim their power. And if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and drop in the comments, what is your morning ritual, or what would you want it to be? I'm sending you so much love and light and a warm cup of chai. And if you're curious about 12-month Sip and Soothe self-care calendar, I have linked it below in the caption description. I will see you next time. You know I've got so much more in store for you. So if you are really ready to dive in and keep owning your emotions like the boss that you are, click right here. Go ahead, don't be shy. I'll see you in the next one. Keep shining.